me almost 4 years before I got my documents. I found it really difficult because I was above 18 years. For me, I had like a really bad experience. You know, I'm an ambulance driver. I drive like ambulance.
Good.
And we go to save people like normally. So sometimes we go to save.
Friend, what's up?
Cool, bro.
So what's your name?
My name is Faiz.
Faiz. Where are you from?
I'm from Ghana.
From Ghana. How long have you been here in Italy?
I've been here for 8 years now.
For 8 years. Wow, that's kind of a lot. Huh?
Yeah.
So what have been your experience here in Italy like since you came to Italy, let me say 2016, right?
16, yes.
Has this been okay? Has this been how you planned to come over here? Your expectations, no?
Well, at the beginning of 2016, it was like a little bit difficult, you know. But as time goes on, you try to know the system, and then everything will fall into place.
Nice. Like when you were in Africa, what do you think coming to Italy would be like? Staying here in 2 years, like what are your expectations like? Those kind of things now.
Well, for me, when I was in Africa, like traveling, my travel to Europe, I wasn't to be frank, I wasn't having the idea of coming to Italy. I just wanted to go far away from home, you know, to go and hustle, like in Libya.
Greener pastures, yeah.
Yes, in Libya. So I went to Libya, and then we had a lot of like problems on the road, and even in Libya. So I didn't find it like that good in Libya. So I decided to move to Italy.
To move forward.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. So okay. How about the process of documentation? Where do you find it difficult, or you found it easier? Because most people complain that when they come to Italy, it's difficult to have documents and jobs. So how do you see these two things?
It took me almost 4 years before I got my documents. I found it really difficult because I was above 18 years. You know, when you are above 18 years, it's kind of like difficult to obtain your documents. I would say Italy is the most easiest country to get your documents.
To get documents for foreigners,
yes, for asylum seekers. But when you are like underage, like it's kind of like easy for you. But I came here, I was an adult, so it was very difficult for me to obtain my documents at the first place. But after I obtained my documents, like everything started to fall into places. Now, thank God, everything is fine. Everything is going on well. Thank God.
That's good. That's good. So what would be your advice for people back home trying to come to Italy and hoping that when they come here, it's going to be that easier, you know, to get everything and to go back home to enjoy themselves?
Well, I'm not going to discourage anybody not to come. You know, I just want to say one thing. If you want to travel, you want to go abroad, I would not advise you to pass through the desert or to go through Libya and then come through. But if you have ways and means to come to Europe with flights and then do your things, I think it will be better, because I don't want you guys to experience the kind of experience that I had like in Libya and then on the desert, on the sea. You know, it's terrible. So if you have like ways and means to come by air, it will be much better. You know, but if you decide, maybe there are some people, they don't have like the income, I mean the money,
the funds to sponsor their trip.
You understand? So they decide to pass through. They will decide to pass through Libya. I'm just gonna tell you to be careful and then to be prayerful that everything is going to be good. But it's not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. Like what I passed through, I will never advise my friends, even my enemies to pass through all these things. Yes,
very important. Very important.
This is what I have to say.
So the process of the language, how were you able to catch up with the language? Because it's not English language they speak here. Most European countries don't speak English. So how were you able to catch up?
Yeah, the language was kind of difficult. You know, with English and Italian language doesn't go like into each other.
They are not
Like
similar.
is different.
Yeah.
It's different language altogether compared to Spain, to Spanish and French. They goes through like each other. So it's they're very quick for them to capture it, like the francophone people and then the Spanish people. But with me, that Ghanaians, we are
Definitely
also
we speak English.
speakers. I went to school, like a language school, from 2016. We started like bit by bit. It helped.
How long?
With the writing part.
How many years or how many months were you able to study the
Well, I
language?
did like 2 years.
Wow.
I went to school for like 2 years.
Wow.
After that 2 years, everything like falling into place, and then I started to work. Like work helps like a lot. If you have a job, like it helps you to speak a lot. Like
Definitely,
in school,
communication.
Yeah. It's difficult for us if you don't have work. Even if you don't go to school to speak Italian, because after school you come home and then you meet your friends. Maybe they are Nigerians. Then you have to speak English within you. So it's kind of difficult to speak Italian.
Wow.
But after I got a job and at work, like I was the only black, so I started to capture like little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Thank you very much. Do you find it like easier now to integrate based on the fact I hear people say racism stuff like the countryside, most countries in Europe, not only Italy, they segregate a lot, they discriminate. How do you find it? Were you, because not everybody actually, some people.
Yeah. For me, I had like a really bad experience. I'm an ambulance driver. I drive like ambulance.
Good.
And we go to save people like normally. So sometimes we go to save people, and then the person will be like, "No, don't touch me."
Really?
Yes, it's because you are black or something.
Oh my God.
And I'll go like, okay. Sometimes you are trying to help people, and then they will say like bad things to you, like Scorco Negro, and all that. So for racism experience, like you experience a lot, and then in the bus, on the bus, and on train and everything, you sit on the chair, and then nobody wants to sit close to you, or you see a white sitting and then you want to go sit beside, and then they don't want to sit. You understand? So yes, we are experiencing now. We are used to it. So people just talk about it, and then you just don't
Keep
care.
them quiet
You just go.
do your thing.
Yeah, because when you do something to them, or it gets into a fight, and then the police come, they are not going to look at the white person. They are going to look at you. So you just have to do your thing, and then you go.
Yeah.
For now, it's been a while because I don't go on bus by bus or by train. Like I have my scooter that I used to go and then do my thing. So it's been a while since I experienced these things.
Wow. Thank you very much, brother. I truly appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So please, you guys should follow this channel, like, and drop your comments to let us know how you feel about the video, and tell us what you want to know about in the next series. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you.